That's the whole point of the marker.
The point of the marker is to color, Eric.
Ready?
Marker.
Marker.
The whole point of the marker is to change the color of things. For example,
Well, no.
Can I call a friend? Can I
Blackface.
call Anna and ask her what the point of the marker is?
I don't think
Anna-
our 2-year-old needs.
She seemed quite familiar with
dude,
the markers
if you
yesterday.
ask Anna what the meaning of the marker is or the purpose, it's to color on walls and color on my computer's keyboard and screen and just like anything other than paper.
It's looking
Hey.
fine right now.
She was fine with that plate.
Yeah, after you clean it. But our dishwasher used to be pink.
She loved that plate.
It's called style, baby.
Yeah, Anna knows all about style. She she kicks it up a notch. She is bamming our dishwasher. So how you guys doing this week?
I'm good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Good. Eric's not going with the okay this time.
All right.
What? What did I say last time?
Last time you said like I'm all right, and then
We were like, just
I
all
was
right.
like, you got to be doing better all right, and you're like, oh, I am now. Like 2 seconds later. So glad everyone's doing good this week.
Zach, I think we should start with you.
Okay, we could start with me this time. I did stand up again. It was only 3 minutes again, even though there was way less people there to watch, but there was more people there to perform, I think. So they changed it from 5-minute sets this week to only 4 minutes. But I still only did 3, but it was a lot tighter. The cat's trying to take out the microphone.
That's it.
So I got up there and I skipped the Helen Keller joke from last time.
That's
Yeah.
probably a safe bet.
It-
Why is funny?
It's kind of funny, but it's a little too like
It risks a
basic.
It's
I mean, I don't mind offending people, but it's just like the kind of Facebook joke or something. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's not as funny as, I don't know. It didn't hit very hard. And then I ended up talking about show choir a little more, but I was like, everyone thinks show choir is just singing and dancing, and they don't realize how much blowjobs on the bus there is. So people like that. Yeah, I don't know. It went a little better. It's definitely still improving, but it was a lot tighter of 3 minutes this week than last week. There's a lot more, or a lot less like ums and pausing just to completely have silence while I'm thinking of what to say next or whatever.
you didn't check your notes this time?
No. And honestly, I probably could have done the whole 4 minutes, but right when I was done with a joke, the light blinked that lets you know that 3 minutes are up, so you got about a minute left to finish up. And I was like, I'll just end it here, because at that point I was kind of standing there like, what else? And at that point I'm like, I'll just end where my whole set was kind of like 3 minutes of more or less knowing what I was gonna say, instead of trying to milk out another minute and just bullshit just for no reason.
By the time this podcast is just gonna journey
Your comedy career.
Your comedy career.
Maybe. Scoot in a little. I think you're getting out of camera.
You're gonna be like Bob Saget. Yeah, by the time we're done with this.
So
What, too soon?
there was 2 jokes that I was thinking about doing that I ended up not doing. I've kind of just forgot about them, honestly, because once you get up there, you're more focused on like just not like talking for 4 minutes or whatever, instead of like specifically being funny or just like people are watching, you got to do something. But there was this guy earlier in the night tonight who had said he was riffing on OnlyFans, and he was like, if you go to Kentucky, it's OnlyFams, and if you go to if you're a jelly fanatic, you can go to onlyjams.com. And he was like riffing on that. So when I did my joke about the cross country team making the freshmen wear a sports bra, I wanted to say I felt like I should take a picture for my OnlyTrans account or something like that. And then last week I did a joke that was like, laughter is the best medicine. So I was thinking about doing a joke like, if laughter is the best medicine, then maybe Bob Saget's last show wasn't quite as funny as they want you to believe. But yeah, I don't know. Those are a little dark too.
At a comedy club,
Yeah, you got a 1 out of 3 from us for laughing on both of those.
Yeah, but it's a
so-
little different in like a comedy club and stuff.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'm an easy audience.
That's true.
Yeah. And you know, you're there to work stuff out, so if it
Yeah.
bombs, the people are there to, you know, they understand. And maybe it was just more people vocal about it, but it seemed like tonight there was a lot more people who were doing it for the first or the second time, whereas last time it felt like everybody was pretty proficient at it other than a couple. But
You said there were more performers this time, though.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many performers there was last time, but this time I was second to last, so I saw everything, and yeah, it seemed like there was a lot more performers, but definitely less people there to watch, which is kind of good, but also kind of bad, because you got a little less nerves, but you also got kind of a tougher audience who understands
Yeah.
comedy, and
True.
they got their own jokes that they're thinking about, so they're less focused on what you're saying, I guess. So there's kind of that. But yeah.
I've thought about doing it.
Yeah, I think you should. They say that the two biggest fears people have, they've done studies, is the first biggest fear people in America at least have is public speaking, and the second one's death. And when you go up and you are doing comedy in front of a crowd and failing, you know, they call it dying. So it's basically like combining both of those fears at once. But
Yeah, you just got to think about the fact that at least you're not dead.
yeah.
That's, you know.
There was also a guy tonight who had some notes on a paper of his jokes, and it was like depressed, kill myself, used to be an alcoholic or something.
Oh my God.
And he's like, I need to make sure I get this thrown out in case I die tonight. They don't find this and think it's some kind of like note or something.
Dang.
Is that part of his act?
Yeah,
for
yeah.
saying that?
That was like how he walked off stage. Yeah, I mean, he was pretty funny, but you know, it's. I guess you got to be careful about that, don't you?
Yeah, I feel like I could put together a 4 or 5 minute set.
Oh yeah, and really it goes by really quick, and the people understand if it's not great. I think most people can do it. It's just there's a lot of nerves of actually doing it.
I was telling Shane we should have a night where all 4 of us do a set.
Perform together.
No, all separate, and then we can like battle it out.
Oh,
Battle
yeah.
I'm
Williams's.
down for that.
It's a 4-minute set, and we each get 1
We
minute.
could each put it on the podcast. I'm down for that. But I mean, like I play in front of people all the time, so that aspect of it I don't think would really get to me. So I think I'd be able to just sit there and actually focus on
Right.
being funny.
Yeah. No, I really think most people can do it and have something to say, so I think it's good. But yeah, you just gotta get past the nerves of being up in front of people and talking and whatever. And you know, I'm sure it gets easier after a couple times. So it's still my second time. I was more nervous today than last week, but I'm sure it just gets easier every time. You just figure out more what works until you can do a whole set where everything's kind of doing really good.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I just realized if you're failing at comedy, they call it dying, and if you're doing really good at comedy, they call it killing. So you're either a murderer or you're murdering. It's kind of funny how that works.
Well, it's
Murdered.
not. It's
Yeah, no, you're
murdered
murdering.
or murdering.
Yeah.
Not you're either a murderer or you're murdering.
That's
That's
true.
just the same thing.
Either way, maybe I'm.
Either way, I'm killing
This time I
somebody.
confess to you guys, I'm a murderer.
I have bodies buried in my backyard.
So what's your favorite food, guys? Mine is human.
That's weird, right?
Okay,
Mine is
segue.
human. I'm a murderer and I eat them. So what's your favorite food, Becca? Is it Chinese?
Like,
Chinese
people or okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Wait, is that your way of answering the question? Are you saying Chinese people? This podcast could be going a whole different direction than I thought I was gonna go.
This is gonna be incriminating, I think.
What's your favorite food that Shane has eaten.
Excuse me?
Weird. You heard the question.
Okay, Shane, what's your favorite?
I like Cajun food.
Cajun food.
Yeah.
Something specific?
Not necessarily, but like a gumbo, jambalaya, stuff like that.
Oh, see, for me, Cajun food is like a diet. When I get the occasion to.
You just eat it occasionally?
You sure you should be doing the comedy routine there?
That was Eric said. Give it up for Eric Williams.
It's tight 2 seconds.
We're tight. Real tight.
It's emotionally tight.
Are you
not
ready,
physically?
Are you ready to answer that question now, Becca? Or are
Yeah,
you still
I
thinking?
no, I was just confused
She
by
was thrown off by my answers.
Yeah, no, I was confused by Zach's answers and the favorite food that Shane has ever eaten, so just, it was a lot.
You don't like Cajun?
She doesn't like spice.
I'm
That's
not
true,
really
that's fair.
big into spice.
I
think,
love spice, can't get enough.
I like gumbo and stuff, but I don't like it super overly spicy.
Did you ever see that show, The Amazing World of Gumbo?
Great show.
Was that like on the Nickelodeon or something?
I think it was on the
Gumball?
Gumbo.
The joke's way over it.
Sorry, Eric just woke up from a nap like 5 minutes before we started doing this.
Rude awakening.
So no, I think
Just thought I'd wake you up and let you know I eat people. Good night.
it's a hard tie, I think, between either sushi or Italian food, like pasta. I'm really,
all
really
kinds of
big
pasta?
into pasta. My favorite is any sort of like stuffed baked pasta, so like ravioli, tortellini, stuff like that. But I love a good poke bowl.
What's in a poke bowl?
So
A Pikachu?
yeah.
That's a pokeball.
Yeah, it depends on which Pokeball you get. No, so it's a layer of rice, and then you put whatever kind of like sushi fish you would get on top. I usually do marinated tuna, and then you can put
Marinated in what?
like some
Liquids.
sesame, some soy.
Nice.
It's super good. And then you can put like seaweed salad, crab salad, wasabi. It's just, you put all sorts of different like toppings that you would put on sushi in it, and it's super good.
Oh yeah, sounds
So
really good.
like
It's
there was
Hawaiian.
Correct.
It's Hawaiian?
Yeah, it's a Hawaiian.
Interesting.
yeah, there was one summer where I ate that like probably 3 times a week for the whole summer.
I've never had that, but it sounds good.
It's really
We've been getting
good.
into sushi lately because they got like half-price sushi days at a place near us. It's Meyer. But it's pretty good. It's really good.
Sushi at Meyer?
Yeah, they got
They,
I'd
they
say
do
Walmart
have nice
sells
yeah,
sushi.
Meyer and Kroger have like
They have good sushi.
not to be offensive, but Asian people who do that specifically as a living, and they make really good sushi. It's
I didn't know Meyer did it.
yeah.
Because,
Eric, what's your favorite?
I mean,
food?
anyone could do it if they're good sushi people, but they happen to be Asian.
Wow. Sushi people.
I should just end this podcast here. I'm getting canceled for this episode.
That's gonna be the title. Zach is
I'm
canceled.
getting canceled.
It's my first comedy special. Getting canceled, Grandma.
Anyway, your favorite food.
Eric, yeah.
I like lasagna.
Garfield over
Garfield.
here, yeah.
I hate Mondays.
Hates Mondays. He was sleeping when I got here. He loves lasagna.
Loves
And he's
Garfield.
just shipped a cat off to Abu Dhabi.
Eric used to have a teacher who had a Garfield tattoo on his bald head.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that where your love of Garfield
Yeah.
started?
And ever since then, he's
just
been
liked- I liked
obsessed with
Garfield.
lasagna.
I liked Garfield before that.
Andrew Garfield?
Him too. They had Garfield seasons of the Garfield show at the video store.
Garfield and Friends, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
ones with the
whole-
segments with the other characters.
Shane
Yeah.
and I'd watch that.
That was the best one.
The guy who sounded like Bill Murray.
I think he was Bill Murray, wasn't he?
No,
In the movies,
in
he
the
was
movie,
played by Bill
Murray. Okay.
he's Bill Murray, but the guy who played Garfield in the TV show Garfield and Friends did Venkman's character on the Ghostbusters animated TV show.
Huh.
So he sounded like Bill Murray, and then when they did the live action,
They're like, we should get real Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Makes sense.
I like sushi too, though.
You can't go wrong with sushi. Or Cajun food. They should have Cajun sushi.
They probably do.
I probably do. I would eat that.
Did you have an actual answer set?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't answer, huh?
Unless people is your real answer.
No. I've become a vegetarian recently, so I no longer eat people. My favorite food is, we did a play once and they asked this question and I went up to the microphone in front of everyone in the cast and said, baked beans. That's not my favorite food. I don't know why I said that. Do you remember that? You were there.
No. For what? What was it?
Charlotte's Web or something? I don't know. I was like 7.
Way back in the
Yeah,
day.
I don't know. I was little, but
Baked beans.
baked beans. I never knew the answer to that question, but it's probably like an Indian flatbread or something. The flat top grill near us has that roti bread, but really like any kind of Indian flatbread is really good for the most part, naan and stuff. Yeah, I'd like to eat more Indian food, but their bread's really good. The Indian food I've had is good too, but I'd like to try more of it. But yeah, and a really good cheeseburger. You can't go wrong with like a really big cheeseburger with fresh bun and fresh veggies and stuff. Yeah.
Burger King's great.
Burger King?
Burger King.
Dude, Burger King gets a lot of flack, but I think they're actually pretty good. They got the flame grilled stuff.
It's better than McDonald's in terms of actual burger.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, I think so. Their stuff tastes flame grilled. I've never seen them actually have a grill, but
Maybe that's why it takes 20 minutes in the drive-thru.
Yep.
yeah, they do have the slowest
They're
drive-thru.
chemically putting on the grill marks
Yeah.
Probably,
for a
yeah.
burger that you're not going to look at. The
Some
grill
sort of
marks
tar
on it.
paste that they just smear on there.
Yeah, honestly, if I had to pick a fast food place, it's usually not Burger King, but Burger King does have pretty good burgers, to be honest.
I'd say I definitely go to McDonald's more, but I prefer a Burger King burger.
Yeah.
But like overall, I'm going
They take
McDonald's.
forever, though.
I at one point got really into the Burger King ice cream cones, because Burger King and
same.
McDonald's both have ice cream cones, but for
Yeah,
some
you
reason...
would get one for like $1. I'd drive through like every night and get a Burger King ice cream cone.
Oh yeah, you remember that?
Yeah.
But this Burger King that I went to a while ago, I haven't done it in a while now because of this, but this guy would give me the ice cream cone and there's the paper wrapped around the cone and he would hold it under the paper. So his fingers were all on the actual cone part instead of, like if he moved his fingers up an inch, they'd be on the paper part. But he's just holding the actual cone and making small talk about my car as he's like holding it and handing it to me. And I'm just like, ew. And
But you still ate it though, didn't you?
not the cone. Well, I'm not all the way down to where his fingers. No, I don't think I ate the cone, but I was debating like not even eating ice cream. I was like, geez, it's kind of gross. I mean, who knows?
Just get it in a cup, dude.
Yeah, I should have.
Just wasting cones
And
every
he
week.
gives it to me with his fingers like with one finger in the ice
There
cream.
you go. Have a nice day.
There's a guy tonight. Not to steal people's jokes.
Wait. You just open up your mouth and it's got like a handful of ice cream and you just go and open up your mouth through the drive-thru and he just flings it at and it gives you $1. You give him $1 and you get
There was another guy tonight who did a joke that was like, I work at Taco Bell, and this guy came up to the counter and got really mad, and he's like, how are your employees washing their hands if the sink's water isn't working? Because like the water in the sink bathroom wasn't working. And guy's like, sir, this is a Taco Bell. We don't wash our hands.
That's funny because that's a universal joke. Anybody can get that.
Yeah, so that's what that reminds me of.
I mean, are you really going to a Taco Bell if they don't get your order wrong? And if one of the people isn't high out of their mind?
Oh,
One
they
of them?
all are.
Yeah, like,
And most of the people in the line are.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
beauty
true.
of Taco Bell. I
the
feel
whole
like
process.
You can be whatever you want at Taco Bell.
if Indiana really wants to stop weed. They need to just hang out at Taco Bell's and just patrol 24/7 at Taco Bell's. It's really... They hang out at the Michigan border to catch people driving over, but really it's people hanging out at the Taco Bell.
What is the name of that Facebook group that you're in? So.
The Taco Bell cult. There's a cult of Taco Bell.
Yeah, talk about like what kind of stuff do they post in that group?
Taco Bell.
Oh shoot, that group is obsessed with Taco Bell.
Just like you.
Well, yeah, just like me, but just like me, but some of them a little more and a little different. I've seen posts in there of people being like, "I want your gordita, Big Daddy. Nacho cheese all over my body." And I'm just like, okay, you're into this. This is a culty. And
this is a culty.
Stuffed that burrito up my ass.
Is that supposed to be Sean Connery?
Yeah.
Sean Connery with a burrito up his ass. I will find you.
Stuff. Good stuff.
You've taken my kids. I will find you.
That's Liam Neeson, sir. That's Liam Neeson.
I know. I was changing it. Liam Neeson's like, I will find you, and I will shove a burrito up your ass. Taken 6. Taken to Taco Bell. And they also were like selling out entire stores worth of chicken wings because Taco Bell just had the chicken wings.
So like,
yeah, I mean, most of the Taco Bells got like 1 case of them, and then the employees bought half of them, and then once they were sold out, they were just sold out.
What
for
else
some
are
reason.
they gonna do? They're just high all the time. They gotta eat something.
I guess Taco Bell didn't even tell them that like once they're gone, so they were just trying them out.
Oh.
And then they were just like, okay, yeah, well, this case is gone. They're like, well, that's it. Customers were like getting mad and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I even heard of some stores because there's a lot of people who work there in that group too, and they're like, our store ate the whole box before any customers could get them, and then we were told that we weren't getting any more. So that sucks if you're trying to get the Taco Bell wings.
You posted a review, didn't you?
Yeah, they
on
were.
This channel.
They were all right. They were honestly pretty good for Taco Bell wings, but.
Well, don't give too much away. Go check out the video if you want to know about the Taco Bell wings.
But yeah. Did any of you guys got anything else exciting going on in your lives? Things are.
Just I mean,
going.
this doesn't have anything to do with this necessarily, unless you guys want to go check it out. But
They do.
I'm sure they do. Hermit Light Media. The production company that I work with, he's putting out a horror short film.
Oh, nice.
It's not quite up yet. I don't think we're allowed to actually post it yet, but I do have it to show you guys if you wanted to watch it.
Hell yeah. Well, we can link to it once it's posted. And
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on that too. That's exciting. Shoot, yeah, we used to make films ourselves with fortune cookies and vampires and stuff.
I mean, if
I'm
you can,
super into this.
if you can find the secret channel where that stuff is.
It's not too hard to find.
We just secret.
Yeah, it's not secret. Mom comments on stuff and we just name dropped it in the beginning of last episode.
Well, now it's not a secret.
No, well, we didn't do that. Just kidding. But you can at least see the Blair Fortune cookie spoof on this channel.
That's
yeah.
Oh, that's on your channel.
Yeah, I did re-upload that one.
Right.
But we made all kinds of commercials, and Eric and I used to do shorts with VHS camcorder where you can pause it, and then we'd walk out of frame to make it look like we disappeared, or walk into frame and make it look like we appeared out of nowhere for like vampire movies, and we'd do all kinds.
Rope me in to be their camera person.
Well, we didn't have
Many
good
options.
actors. Yeah,
I wasn't involved.
you were involved sometimes, but it's mostly like you fired.
I was there for
like,
food,
Shannon, you're the
like
owner
that.
of this business and you need to fire me. And he's like, I got some bad news, you're fired.
I was the original Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Oh man.
My acting skills have improved. I'm proud to say that at the very least.
Well, your acting skills are fine. It was just your
action.
The delivery wasn't great, which is a
yeah.
hefty part of acting.
The diction.
That's a choice.
Needed
That's
to
a
be
choice.
It was a choice.
It was a style.
Wasn't the choice
It was
I would make,
stylistic.
but
And then, I mean, if you watch the Blair Fortune Cookie, you can see that the acting skills there aren't great either.
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, at some point, Shane's like,
and it was bad enough
why
I
is,
just bailed
is
for the
that
ending,
cookie
so we had to
supposed
write him out.
finished? Yeah.
I mean, one of those guys dies in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, it worked with the
It
story.
does make sense.
But we're gonna have you hold on a little bit longer. We're just like, all right, well, we made it for night one.
Eric's gone.
Oh crap, Eric disappeared. But we got free fortune cookies out of the deal, including one giant covered in chocolate.
They're
and
pretty fancy.
They were very fancy fortune cookies, and then the hobo clown died.
Yeah.
But that's another story for another time, I guess.
So the fancy fortune cookie story?
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about the fancy fortune cookies another time. Maybe I should talk about that in my stand-up.
Yeah.
Fancy
Yeah.
fortune cookies. I didn't think of that.
The
Something.
hobo clown? Yeah, why not?
But yeah, hopefully you guys are liking the show so far. We're still trying to figure out our footing and everything, but
I mean, I think this is kind of what it is.
yeah, I mean,
Just us kind of bullshit.
basically,
BS.
it's easy
Yeah,
BS.
it's easy
Yeah,
bullshit.
that's right. It's easy to BS with your brother.
Yeah, but you know, I'm sure it'll get more solid, and in the next couple episodes, hopefully we'll have more mics and whatnot. Can get it all sorted. But hopefully you guys are liking it. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think, or if you're listening to the audio version, then go to YouTube and let us know in the comments, or leave a review, or whatever works.
Review podcast.
Yeah, if there's, sometimes if there's not enough reviews though, it doesn't show you or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The review
Or if-
bombness.
If they're on a platform that we're not looking at the comments on or something, I don't know. YouTube's, we'll definitely see it. Yeah, I don't know much else.
You
Nice.
sound like mom.
Becca's got some jelly.
Yeah, I have my recommendation for the week. I feel like this should be a
Did
weekly
you recommend last week?
thing. Yeah. I recommended Vines. I
Oh,
think
Vine compilation.
we can call
that's
this
right.
Becca's Rec Corner.
The Beck Rec.
The Beck
The
Rec. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Becca's
I'll make
not
a-
smart enough to think of something like
I'll
that.
make a-
That's why she's not funny.
Yeah.
I'll make a
Don't
theme
steal my
song
joke.
for it.
Yeah, I was nervous before the show, so
I was
Shane said,
trying
"Don't
to-
worry, at least you're funnier than Becca." But I'm not.
So this week I'm gonna recommend
I'm not
slime.
ready for this jelly.
This week I have a jelly slime. So it looks like jelly and it smells like jelly and it's very nice.
Looks like jelly.
Get up to the
Smells like jelly. Might
yeah,
be
shut-
jelly.
Shut to the camera a little bit.
You're gonna ASMR
So,
this?
yeah.
Pull it in the microphone and
Yeah, be
Oh,
quiet
do it.
with the microphone. You don't want to peek too much, but. Oh, this is ASMR, dude.
Probably sounds horrible.
I mean, it sounds horrible if you're not into ASMR,
Yeah. So
which is all of us. Yeah, this is.
you know, I'm a pretty fidgety person, so things like this are very nice. Yeah. So that's my Beck Rec for the week.
Meyer?
Yes,
Sushi.
I got
Meyer sushi.
Meyer sushi, Meyer jelly slime. They have everything there, really. So
So if Meyer's watching, then we know you are.
Yeah. sponsor us, Meyer.
Give us more jelly. And yeah, and admire us.
Admire.
It all puns in the family.
Yeah, puns in the family.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
We
Bye,
didn't
guys.
come up with
Bye,
an
guys.
actual ending thing.
Yeah, I know. Here's what we're gonna. Here's how we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
Same thing that happened last time.
Yeah.
Goodbyes and then okay,
Yeah.
well, more endings.
You
Let's
say
praise
E,
it.
I'll say Z. You say B. You say S. We'll do a little.
Okay.
We'll do a little
Count
chant.
down.
Okay. 89. 88.
Wait, you said a chant? Are we
87.
doing it multiple times or is it just one?
We're doing it 17 times.
Got it.
3 times.
3 times.
Oh God.
Ready?
Okay.
That's gonna be so dumb.
Ready? 1. Hey, get your head in the game. 1, 2, 3. E.
Z.
B
S.
E.
Z.
P
E. Z.
P
S. You rusted a
so
little bit here.
stupid.
And then do we all say ECBS to end it or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
One more time.
Okay.
1, 2,
Again, all 3 times?
E.
Z.
You said Z? Okay,
Come on.
one more time. We got this time.
Okay.
All right, game faces, guys. Game faces.
I've done it right every time.
Okay.
E.
Z.
B.
S.
E.
Z.
B.
S.
E.
Z.
B.
S.
ECBS.
Oh, we suck. Okay.
No, that's quick.
See you next week, guys.
It's new.
And
We're
if
learning.
anyone has an Evian-sized...
Hey, family friendly.
I don't even know if we talked about that when the cameras were rolling.
We didn't.
We didn't. I'm
And
probably
that's the
gonna cut before then
story
anyway, so.
for next week.